Alright, Shalom. First off, I'm going to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. Yahweh being the Heavenly Father's true name, Yahweh Shai be the name of His only begotten Son. Double honors unto the elders and the apostles, the great millstone who rule well and teach well. And peace, blessings, and salutations to all you walking throughout the four corners of the earth, continuing to push and do the works in truth and in sincerity. Alright, this is the brother Mashah Mayum, one of the men here with the Gemas branch out here in the morning camp. And just here with a quick lesson once again through the spirit dealing with the curses are what identify, okay, who the true Israelites are. All right. Now let's start off with Deuteronomy 28. All right. Ultimately, this is the quickest and this is really the direct way to prove, okay, who the Israelites are. All right. Let's get Deuteronomy 28 and 45. And it reads, Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and it will take thee till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee. Shalakia. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. Okay? Once again, so these curses, okay, were going to come upon the true Israelites. Why? Because they didn't take heed to the commandments. All right? Verse 46, let's read it again. And it says, And they shall be upon thee, right, for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. All right? Now let's go into this word sign. The Hebrew word sign is a wath, right? And it means what? A distinguishing mark, okay? Which is what? Something that differentiates and shows who the true Israelites will be, all right? That's why when you read through a lot of these curses, okay, those are the things that are happening to the Israelites right now, okay? And now, once again, who do you see going through these things the most? The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay, and as well as the speckled birds scattered abroad, okay? Being scattered abroad in itself is a curse, right? But that's why, like it says, let's go to verse 37, right? Verse 37 says, And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee, okay? That's why you got all these bywords, okay? Like we have on the 12 tribes chart on the to the, I believe it's to the left, right? Okay, or Salaki, it's to the right. All right, how brothers have it, the actual names are to the left, and to the right is the. But that doesn't matter. But the point is, what the bywords, okay, are those names that you see. All right, so-called Negroes, okay. Calling yourself Puerto Rican, right? So-called Mexican. Okay, these are all bywords, okay, that were put upon the Israelites, okay? Even dealing with dealing with the tribe of Judah, okay, you had so many different or you had different names placed upon them. You had colored, okay, Negro, right? And now you got African American, okay? Showing you that's what? That's a proverb and a byword, okay? Once again, showing you who the true Israelites will be, all right? That's why Jake is getting shot down by the cops, okay? Going into history, the different lynchings, okay? All right? The genocide done upon the so-called Native Americans, okay? That's why it says, let's get that in Daniel, right? This is Daniel chapter 9 and verse 12. And it reads, And he hath confirmed his words which he spake against us and against our judges that judged us, by bringing upon us a great evil, right? And that's dealing with these curses and the judgment that came upon Jake. All right, that's happening right now, right? For under the whole heaven hath not been done as hath been done upon Jerusalem. Okay, that's why you see what happened. Okay, according to history, all right. That's why you see those the judgments that came down, or should I say the mass you know because ultimately it is a judgment from the Lord, right? But the way Esau Edom was that the whipping stick, right? But the point is, that's why those things happen onto the nation of Israel. Okay. And no other nation has gone through those same things. Okay, being removed, a whole nation of people being removed from off their land. Okay. Right. These other nations are still inhabiting their old lands. Okay. Showing who these curses are actually have fallen upon, right? From there, let's go to Jeremiah 17:4. And it reads, Jeremiah 17:4, and thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not, for ye have kindled a fire in mine anger which shall burn forever. Okay? So it said, thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thine heritage. Okay? So what? Being removed from the land and falling away from the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay? Because eventually the whole nation fell away. Okay? And have forgotten who they were. Alright? The great the great awakening is happening right now. Okay? Even when you dealing with the Americans, okay, the Northern Kingdom, right? After Christopher Columbus came over here, right? And these Edomites came over here and started committing genocide, right? They started pushing Christianity, and a lot of them fell away from their Hebrew roots. Okay, now you had the Gadites that had kept a lot of the customs, right? But even they fell away from that. Once the devil actually took rule, all right. What was, I believe there was something called I don't remember fully, but dealing with the history, you can look it up, but it was something they did. It was called keep the man and kill the Indian, right? Basically causing what? Gad to fall away from his Hebrew roots, okay, and the customs, and then trying to indoctrinize them into to be like them, right? But from there, let's go to, it's like if I'm rambling, but let's go to Second Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 3. And it reads, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Okay, and that day to come is talking about what? The Lord's return, right? So the Lord's return is not going to come except there come a falling away first. So the true Israelites had to fall away, okay, and be removed out of the land, right? So showing you the people in the land, okay, are not the true people that it's talking about, okay? And they're not the true Israelites, right? Right, for that day shall not come except to come and falling away first, okay? And once again, real quick, let's get Isaiah chapter 2, right? Because it said except to come and falling away first, right? This is Isaiah chapter 2 and starting at the top. The word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem, and it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it, And many people shall go and say, Come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the power of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. Dealing with the kingdom, right? Verse 4, and he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. Okay, so this right now has not happened. All right, as long as the Israelites are not in that land, this is not going to happen yet. That's why you see nuclear bombs still being tested. That's why you see guns, okay, still being in use, even actual swords, right? People still shooting and killing each other, right? Because why? The true Israelites are not in that land, okay? But once they get in that land, that's when world peace is going to be established, okay? So showing you once again, everything's going according to the order of prophecy, all right? That great falling away had to happen, okay? Right? And now, it's what? We're in the Great Awakening, right? Okay? The elect are being gathered. And then this right here that we're reading in verse 4, okay, is what's going to happen pretty soon, right? So, showing you once again, the people in that land are not the true Israelites. Why? Because verse 4, there's still wars going on, okay? The swords aren't being into plowshares, and the spears aren't being into pruning hooks, right? These nations should obviously going up against each other, right? Russia has its, has its allies, okay, standing against America, right? Showing you the true Israelites are not in that land, okay? The true Israelites are here in the Americas, okay, right? And this is where the Great Awakening is happening, you know. But that was the point. Wanted to go into that, and just showing you, the curses, okay, is what actually identifies who the Israelites are. All right. Or should I say, that's a sign showing you who the Israelites are. All right. But from there, I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakudash, for putting the spirit upon me to do this lesson. Double honors unto the elders and the apostles, great millstone who rule well and teach well. And peace, blessings, and salutations to all you walking throughout the four corners of the earth, continuing to push and do the works in truth and in sincerity. Shalom.